that Renovation has assembled. But you know what? This is Paeji and the gang versus Arcadia. Let's head on to the draft. And that is going to be the red band first. Let's see. Don't tell me it's going to be another Ragnaros.
Don't think. Ragnaros generally won't be the first ban unless the team says that I don't know how to play Ragnaros.
Yeah, there's
I
no
will ban
use
him.
for that ban.
Yeah, exactly. So the first one, we go for Kerrigan. Yeah.
Smart choice.
Really powerful when going up against Dragon Knight 1v1, especially for shields. And here we go, Ragnaros being hovered on now. Here we go, Ragnaros band, always there. So Artanis will be good.
Yeah.
A good tank here. Or they could go for the globals, so Falstad or Dahaka.
Dahaka as well. So you've seen a lot of Dahaka on this recent series. Also, they could also opt for the... Okay, that's a priority. Malfurion. You want to stay as much as possible. The Roots and the Twilight Dream, definitely something you'd want to pick up for a clash and to get the upper hand, catch them off guard. Meanwhile, they could also... Artanis is actually open, just as you said earlier.
Yep, Artanis is once again a really powerful tank in this meta. If you've seen just in the last few games. Oh, okay, Falstad as well. Another very, very powerful global that can cap the points and push enemies away with Mighty Gust to assist in that.
That is true. Also, I wonder what kind of support they're going to pick up, especially if Malfurion is already taken on the side of the red side here. You know, Rhaegar is still open. But, you know, I was happy that
Oriel was picked.
Yeah,
maybe Oriel will be picked here again. You never know.
We'll see. It didn't work out too well. I mean, sometimes the double supports work at times, but sometimes, you know, having Oriel as your primary support could be a little bit tricky if you, especially if you can't out damage your opponent during those clashes. You might get out damaged in those prolonged team fights. Meanwhile, that's going to be a Dahaka.
That's right. Very powerful global again. So seems like they will be able to capture the shrines more effectively and also soak in the different lanes as well.
Oh, Muradin. Wow, a Muradin.
I think we haven't seen a Muradin for today. Oh, we saw it once.
We saw it once.
Yeah, once. Muradin will be really good in crowd control with the Thunderclap and the Stormbolt. And most likely an avatar as an ultimate. No one really uses the Haymaker. Yeah, so the second will most likely be an assassin. Yep, Tigers.
Alright.
Tigers going interesting choice here, seeing that they haven't picked any tanks. Tigers known as an anti-tank hero, so wonder what tank will be picked up this. Sorry, right now it's the ban. Sorry. So what would they be afraid of?
Yeah, I mean ETC and Diablo is still open for the taking. Although we haven't seen, you know, one of the best Diablos at this tournament just yet. I mean, but it's still a good option to catch someone off guard, especially if you're gonna gank or flank or even start a clash if you want. Although, yeah, those are the choices that I could see. But you know what? There's an occasional Sonya even popping up.
That's right.
From the previous series.
Really diverse choice.
Diverse
choice here.
Exactly.
Li Ming, Li Ming.
There we go.
Being banned. Powerful range assassin being banned here. So they are going banned. So far, really powerful globals on their side, but they don't have a good. I don't believe Dahaka will be the main tank here.
True that.
Likely there will be one more tank. So this is a good chance to ban ETC or Diablo.
That is true. That is smart, actually. But they banned the Chromie instead.
Chromie.
Alright. It is a threat,
ban.
yeah, but I rarely see a Chromie ban.
Yeah, Chromie ban really interesting. But so this gives blue team a chance to pick up a really powerful tank here. ETC or Diablo likely to be the choice here.
Oh, Kael'thas and Rhaegar instead. They have still that last pick to secure that one tank that they need. I mean, just as you mentioned, but then again, it could work. But then it's like, you know what, you picked the Tychus so early, I don't know. It's still effective despite, you know, not having the two warriors in the front line, but still. Maybe
Nova.
Oh, wow.
Our first Nova of the day.
And Artanis last. What a surprise.
Artanis, for sure. Oh, so it's a dual tank setup. Nova dressed as a Widowmaker. Interesting.
Actually, that is true there. So
last tank, most likely going to be a tank, I believe. So ETC.
Unless they're because I don't think they should bank. You're right. They don't think they should bank on relying too much on Dahaka for the tanking, because you'd want to have because you want him, right, to soak the other lanes, and then that's when he'll actually use this global to actually get on and join the fray. But then, interesting choice here.
Yeah, 20 seconds, plenty of time to decide which tank to use. I really believe they should be getting a tank right here. They have very powerful globals here. Kalthus is there.
They have enough damage already.
That's right. Very powerful support in the form of Rega. Here we go, 10 seconds left.
Maybe it's a surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
It's a
it is a surprise. It's not a tank.
It's not a tank. Okay, so they aimed for Zeratul instead. So really a painful damage coming from this side of the blue side right there.
Zeratul will be in charge of taking down Nova and Malfurion. Nova, once she's revealed herself, Zeratul will most likely jump right in to try to destroy her before she deals any damage. And definitely Malfurion is a very huge threat, especially since there's a Muradin and a Tychus. Oh, sorry, I mean a Muradin and an Artanis there.
Artanis.
Yeah. Very huge sustain on the red team side.
Yes, that is true. So we'll see though how this pans out, because it seems to me that they have a lot of options on their side, global presence, but still enough damage if ever someone else is on another lane, unlike what earlier, where, you know, if they don't have Gul'dan, maybe they will not able to finish off targets properly. But this time around, maybe, you know, they have a quite a flexible composition for the blue side if, you know, if they change strategies or swap around.
Yeah, it seems like blue team is going very heavily on the dive comp, if there's such a comp here. More of picking off the teammates with Rega with huge momentum, can use the slowing totem to sort of cut off the escape route, while we have Zeratul and Kalthus jumping in to destroy anyone being caught.
Yeah,
that might be the strategy here. That might be.
Yeah. Especially once they catch like maybe Tychus or Malfurion off guard, what Zeratul could actually try and zone them away, perhaps?
Yeah, Zeratul will definitely catch those out of position.
Yes.
Seeing that his auto attack has already been buffed. So we'll be able to take down the Malfurion, we'll be able to take down the Nova if she shows herself. So that should be interesting to watch. But after all, we do have two tanks on the other side of the team, so Zeratul's gonna have his work cut out for him.
Alrighty, let's head on to game one between Paeji and the gang versus Arcadia. And on the blue side, we've got Kiddo. It's Arcadia, definitely.
That's right.
That's Arcadia. And on the red side, that's definitely gonna be Paeji and the gang.
Looks like there's going to be a pause here.
Alright.
Oh, it's lagging.
Alright, they need to pause. So, looking at, what do you call this? Basing off from what they have picked so far so good. Just a pick comp. They could use the Dehaka to get someone out of position, and then let Zeratul probably finish them off, or just immense damage from the rest of the members.
Yeah, that's right. Like you mentioned, I think I believe I didn't think of that. So the drag from Dehaka can successfully isolate any of the enemy team.
True.
And with Zeratul, we'll be able to take that out really fast.
Yes.
So like I said, sort of a dive comp in a way.
In a way.
I guess in that case, Dehaka will most likely go for the isolation heroic rather than the adaptation.
True.
What else is there? Mighty Gas will be able to set up some plays. Might be able to. I believe they picked him more for the globals.
Yeah, for the globals. And if ever things get too sticky and not in their favor when they're, you know, not prepared to actually fight before they actually try to make a pick, then they can just use the Gust.
That's right.
To get away.
So really interesting to see how they will be playing out though, because did you never seen a composition that has so little tanks?
Yeah.
Actually, for this entire day.
Yeah, maybe they want to go all in on this one. Trying to make the picks first before actually getting into the objective. And here we go. Let's start the match. Let's see if there's gonna be an initial pick, because that's sometimes the not really the cheese. The first step you do with the Haka, you guys stay at point. Problem is the range coming from Paeji and the gang. The poke,
Nova.
rather.
And Nova. So Nova is something else to look at, because we don't really see a lot of Nova in competitive play. So them Paeji choosing Nova, pretty bold choice here. Okay, in the bushes, we have Moshki as the Haka attempting to go. A whole team is there. Penguin blinking away.
Ooh.
Bun Bun, it's not quite. The living bomb will be able to deal damage to him, but not quite enough to take him out.
Yes, we'll just settle.
Rotation moving
Yes.
up, so Falstad goes to the top. We have Zeratul moving down to the bottom with Kiddo as Kelthas there. Shrines are coming out really soon, around 20 seconds. Oh, here we go.
Nice knock up onto Bun Bun, but again,
Bun
is
Bun
this
jumping away.
gonna be enough? Nice stun into the Haka, so that no follow-up whatsoever. But Bun Bun keeps being the victim of getting almost picked out from the side of Paeji and the gang.
So Arcadia doing a really good job, as we mentioned. Divecom, everyone coming together and try to isolate someone and trying to deal as much damage as he can. Drag almost destroying Bun Bun, not quite there. We have the top shrine controlled by Artanis, and we have Paeji and the Nova going to the bottom.
Falstad versus Artanis in the top. Perez and Mike actually contesting this shrine right here, but then he will go close to the Haka. Mike has nowhere to run and just a few moments left. The shield, there's the stun, and there's the finishing blow.
How powerful is Global on this map? You have just seen how powerful the Haka can be. Going away, when someone goes for a 1v1, the Haka can just jump right in off Falstad and take the person down. So top shrine will be controlled by Arcadia, and now it's for the fight for the bottom shrine. Kiddo is slowly being destroyed there. Moonfire is almost taking him down. Bun Bun with his Murade will be taken down by the living bomb, unfortunately. Oh!
Whoa, destroyed by Tychus, I assume.
Yeah, the frag grenade managed to take him out. So this is a very good opportunity for Paeji to actually capture the bottom shrine.
Yeah, and look at that. Penguin Zeratul actually forced to go back and regain his position. But nicely done by Paeji and the gang.
So here we go at the top shrine now. Perez again in a 1v1 situation. It's a ping, so the Haka is coming out. Exactly what happened. The Haka is coming out, going straight for Mike. So he's trying to control the shrine. Not quite enough. Perez on the retreat. Go. Do we have the drag there? Is there a drag? He doesn't get the drag.
Like he doesn't have the drag.
So Mike manages to retreat back to safety, and this allows Arcadia to recapture the top shrine.
Yeah, this is actually pretty smart, doing opposite globals on each side, so at least they can sort of swap if they need to go to another lane. So the Haka can sub in on the top, and Falstad can go elsewhere where he left the lane. So I like this rotation that's coming from Arcadia and their plan, what they have in mind here. So meanwhile, Artanis at this point having trouble, but at least, you know, they're still soaking up experience, and no one is still at the lead. It's just the control.
Yeah, back and forth game. No shrines being lost now, and so what you do when you have a stalemate game is that you go for the mercenaries. But once again, at the top, Mike, but this time bringing Bun Bun in there. Perez with very low HP tries barrel rolls out of there, just nice, but Bun Bun jumps straight to his tail there. We have Rhaegar's Lightning Shield going in, and Kalthas is taken down.
Oh wow! So, will you look at that? I mean, I guess they invested so much on top just because they want to get more reinforcements to secure the kill, because they know that Paeji and the gang has read the movements of Arcadia, so they want to top it off. But looks like because of that, someone got picked off on the side of Paeji and the gang.
This is so crazily back and forth. It's like the level is not even it's really similar, and no one's getting the shrine. We have like 4 minutes in, and 2 minutes after the shrine has spawned, and nobody has captured the shrine at all. Looks like it's likely going to be a Paeji's shrine right now, but we do have the Haka and Rhaegar defending the middle shrine.
That is true. No one will get to
Here we go, Falstad at the top again.
Oh man, this is just wow.
Back and forth.
Very back and forth. But Nova this time around is just gonna try and finish off Perez, and everybody else.
Wow.
Arata lives. And there you have it, though.
Because everyone else is at the bottom lane. Everyone else is at the bottom lane.
Oh my god.
And they will be able to capture the bottom shrine. Really interesting. I guess, I mean, if both teams play this way, all the way, then it comes to a clash of ultimates right now.
True.
So, they will go back and forth likely until it's level 10, and then we see which one has the better ultimates. More likely than not, we have better AoEs on Paeji's side. I mean, we have the suppression pulse, which effectively renders Zeratul and Falstad a bit useless here.
True. And you remember the Twilight Dream as well into the calculation. There's Malfurion's root gonna zone away Siofra and Kiddo, but
this guy, Flame Strike takes half down. Tiger's being taken down. Good opportunity right now to capture both shrines. We have Falstad and Mike, so all he needs is the Haka to go to the top lane, take Mike down. They will be able. Let's see, we see the ping there. He wants the Haka to come in right now.
Where's the drag?
Here we go. The drag.
Oh, it does not
doesn't
connect.
hit. Unfortunately, Mike lives.
Man.
That was a really, really good opportunity if the drag hits.
I'm pretty sure the Artanis at the top, Mike, is always anticipating that the Haka and Falstad combo at the top lane. So right now, Penguin though might, he will get caught out.
Taken down. So this, but it gives Arcadia has actually controls of the shrine. Really interesting. So once again, another skirmish with Falstad and Artanis at the top. Ban is a bit baited here, so he can drag Ban out with the counters, be able to take him down. Ban jumps away to safety. 4 blue heroes wouldn't want to fight with them.
Wow, this is actually a super close game. Nobody wants to take control of the shrine. It's just basically them going up and down. Look at that. They're rotating back, even catching and bumping into Mike. But it looks like the Haka is going to be sandwiched between 3 people, get stunned, and he's going to be in stasis just to regen a couple of HP. There goes the lasers. Mike and Perez again. Perez has no mana, and the laser is just chasing him right down. And in the bot side, though, 3 members are there securing the Moon Shrine.
That was so close. Ban almost had the Dragon Shrine.
Yeah.
But luckily enough, believe the Kauthas and the Rega will be able to capture the bottom shrine just in time before the Dragon comes out. And here we go, another initiation at the bottom lane. Phoenix gets dropped down. Malfurion gets taken down at the same time, but he managed to use his Twilight Dream. We have Ban trying to zone. The Ancestral Healing heals Kauthas, but Nova is taken down at the same time. Paeji now on the retreat. This is a really good opportunity for Arcadia to capture both shrines right now.
Man, Tychus's grenade was so perfectly landed on Kiddo. They actually thought they would manage to finish off Kauthas, but then that Ancestral Healing from the Rhaegar just immediately, denied all of that hard work from Tychus. So that is correct. But looks like they don't want to give up just so easily.
Ban really out of position there. Oh, here we go. The Persistent Strike doesn't take anyone quite down. And Ban moves to retreat. And it's still Arcadia's shrine there.
No one can take the shrine. No one will be able to. It's going to be a very slow push if this continues on. I mean, they already reached their heroic spikes. So it's still, the pace of the game still hasn't changed a bit, but you can tell that Paeji and the gang is quite hesitant already to actually, try to secure. They're just stalling, actually.
The blue team shrine right now. Mushki knows that he can't channel the shrine. And here we go. Red team has taken the bottom shrine. One thing interesting to note is the Haymaker on Muradin. So really interesting to see Haymaker instead of the Avatar. Kiddo is disintegrated by the Purifier Beam. There, Void Prison gets stops. It stops in the tracks there. Tigers won't be able to do anything. Twilight Dream has silenced Zero to cut his escape off. And right now it is 2 heroes down from Arcadia's side.
Yes, that is true. And looks like they weren't able to react at all from that. Especially, Paeji and the gang has gained control. They're just stopping Mike and Arata from gaining control of this point. But there's the root, there's everything else. Only the Haka Makishi is left on the side of Arcadia, and he's trying to run away. And looks like they might be able to secure a point, but Falstad is actually at the top side of the map. No one will get this. Rooted, double root, actually for 2 people from Arcadia, and there's the gust just to blow them away and gain their safety, and that is it.
Nova is going to the top lane, and we have Kauthas going on the bottom lane, so there is still no shrine. Muradin and Malfurion is in the middle, but still unable to capture the shrine.
God.
9 minutes into the game, we are still in the first shrine. 10 minutes in the game, 8 minutes after the shrine has just spawned, and no one has managed to capture the dragon.
This is such a close fight. I mean, close in terms of objectives that they keep denying each other, and they keep having these little skirmishes of not having like 2 or 3 people gone from the map for them to actually get the point. And even though that happened earlier, it was still Paeji and the gang being patient, knowing that they're a bit pressured to actually get that. But meanwhile, Perez and Mike in too deep, but the lasers, is it enough? Yes, it will. Even Nova going near just to try and just in case that, you know, if the Falstad lives.
So Mike going for the 1v1 delete build with the warp, with the phase prism plus warp sickness talent with the purifier beam will be able to secure at least 3 seconds worth of hits.
Oh,
Here we go, precision strike takes down Rega. So now it might seem like a good opportunity for Paeji to capture the shrines.
But Zeratul is at the top.
Zeratul's at the top, but he won't be able to take down Artanis. Artanis is well equipped to go against auto attack builds, and we have even Nova coming to his support.
There we go. A lot of people investing at the top for 2 people, Falstad and Penguin there. Michael gets stunned actually. Here's the swap. Perez gust of wind, but 2 members are there. There's the Void Prison just to stop them in their tracks, but they will actually bump into Mike or Tanis. Actually, yeah, they can't really escape that one.
So with the Red Shrine on above, we have the Haka and Keltas at the bottom lane. The global heroes showing how powerful they can be in this map. Once they lose objective, we have either Falstad or the Haka going in to secure the bottom side. So yeah, still back and forth. Level 16 talents here. First Dragon
already.
Shrine. And no clear winner in this first objective skirmish.
Oh, the Haka might get picked off here.
Oh, the Haka gets picked off by both the Precision Strike and Nova's ability. Oh, here we go.
Okay, is the channeling enough though? They are interrupting this again.
Interrupting at the top shrine. Really powerful here. Purifier Beam will be able to do a lot of damage, but it still goes straight to the shrine. So much back and forth here.
Both of these teams are very stubborn. Oh man.
So this is a very, very close fight. There is no clear winner.
I like Paeji and the gang, what they did. They decided to just, you know what, let's go secure Merc camps instead.
Yeah.
To add more pressure.
When there is a stalemate, you should be securing Merc camps. So what Arcadia should be doing actually is going for the Merc camps. Oh, here we go, the Dragon Shrine, the first Dragon Shrine. Yes, we do have a dragon, Paeji, with the first dragon of the game, 12 minutes off the map. Here we go, going straight in for the 4. This is almost easy going to be the 1 fort down.
That is true. So everybody else just following the lead of Bun Bun here. And right now, it's Zeratul finding that opening. He will try to rush in to the Tychus, but it will not be enough as Malfurion is there to guard him. Perez in the front line, trying to land some poke, trying to eliminate Bun Bun, get him out of that Dragon Knight. Dragon
Knight rotating to the bottom lane. Zeratul actually not really doing a very good job here. He is almost always getting stopped by both Artanis and Muradin, and doing his job of trying to stop Malfurion down. Not quite there. Nova will be taken down in the process, so this gives a good opportunity for Arcadia to actually push back. Banban at really low HP. We have Moshki really going in. He goes for the drag, not quite borrow to try to move, get everything back. And here we go, Phoenix has dropped down Dragon Laser Drill. Doesn't quite take anyone down. Mike at really low HP there. Banban gets out of the dragon now. Whoa, with the shield! Overpowered shield, but still be taken down. Silence going down. A defensive Mighty Gust pushes them back.
Yeah, nicely done. Ancestral healing just to keep Perez onto the fight as well. Stasis for the Malfurion, but that will not keep you safe. Even using the Twilight Dream last minute.
Yeah, a bit of a waste there because already outnumbered. Should have just went to the next fight.
True.
So really good comeback here by Arcadia. Even though they lost to Dragon Knight, they will still be able to push them down, and not even much of a level gap here.
Yes, I agree with you on that one. Even the control of Arcadia has been regained here on the side of the blue side rather. Paeji and the gang got their advantage earlier, but it looks like they overstayed their welcome. Nova got picked off.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was the mistake that happened there. Why they got collapsed on very easily by Arcadia earlier.
That's right. So Nova is one of the main deleters, rather not just damage dealer, and they will be able. They took her down really quickly.
Yes.
And because of that, we can see that Arcadia's forts aren't destroyed. Even with the Dragon Knight, they managed to defend their forts, and looks like we are going in for much. The Haka being caught out position. Mighty Gust takes out the Haka down. Precision strike on Zeratul, not quite hitting anyone there. Penguin is very, very out of position there. Moonfire will be revealing him. Won't be moving out. Warp hole, but doesn't quite save him for long enough.
Wow, 2 picks just because you know, Arcadia was also looking for a pick themselves. They didn't see that coming, and because of that, that gives Paeji and the gang more room and more control, and just in time for the shrines to actually spawn in the map.
But you see what's happening here? Do you see what's happening? Look at the bottom lane. Look at the Bruiser and the Siege mercenaries there. Dealing so much damage. Look, they will be able to take this camp down. Half is going back to defend there. So this gives Arcadia an opportunity to get the Dragon Shrine. But no one is going to defend the Dragon Shrine here. They wasted this opportunity.
They went to the top
Oh
instead.
no, oh no, they went to the top. They didn't contest the Shrine. And here we go. The second Dragon goes to Paeji. And this could be an easy fort kill for them.
Yes, and Paeji and the gang actually making their plays right, not being pressured by the mercenary sieging on their bot side, and they did make the right decision. And look at that, they're knocking on the door at the moment of Arcadia. Arad at the moment would like to go try to zone out the other members just to buy them some time. Prism will not connect, the swap will not happen, but there's still game for some pushing.
That's right. So we have, like we mentioned, Arcadia once again excels a lot in dealing single target damage. Dragon Knight less than a quarter HP left, 30 seconds left on the clock for its timer as well. So they will be able to do a very successful job in defending. 2 forts down, unfortunately, and Paeji has their level 20 talents as well. So they won't be able to engage at least in the next minute or so.
Wow, look at that. Arata with a kill is really painful. No wonder earlier she got bursted down, and I feel like that's what Arcadia is banking on, getting the picks and then going all in after that 5v4 situation. There's the switch.
Oh, there's the switch. The Mighty Gust comes in to stop them, but Precision Strike with the Phoenix doesn't quite deal it. They managed to get away from there. Unsuccessful engage on Paeji's side. Oh, but Falstad will be taken down with the Purifier Beam and Nova. Oh, Kautas is taken down at the same time, so Arcadia has no choice but to retreat right now.
Wow, that was a well-placed drill, and Falstad was actually caught out of position, so it was really a free kill for Paeji and the gang. And they weren't able to collapse properly. It was very, what do you call this? Such a, what do you call that? Really congested place.
Congested place.
To actually fight or deal in a clash. I mean, it worked out pretty well at first, but then here comes the stun coming from the Hawkeye. There's the Dragon, there's the Prism as well. Stasis to get a regen, and he will just...
Oh, the Siege Giant taking down. So here we go. They will be attempting the first fort there. Arcadia has to do a lot now to try to defend this push here. But they are doing a really good job to push them back. Zeratul really trying to do his job to take Malfurion down. Oh, but Haymaker, Zeratul. VP saves the day. Stops 3 heroes in his tracks, but this gives them a good chance to take down Mike or Banman. Not quite.
That was a nice Void Prison, except no one was there to follow everything up. I mean, Falstad was actually back at the core area, and Kael'thas wasn't there as well, so it was pretty hard getting zoned out. There's the swap. Kiddo might be in trouble here. He'll be the first pick. Rooted, stunned, all the CCs in the world just all onto him. And looks like Paeji and the gang will still keep knocking on Arcadia's door.
Paeji found the first really good opening after the first Dragon Knight, and they will be attempting to push in. They will be attempting to push in for the core here. So Penguin is trying to defend against them, and they are still poking onto the core, allowing the Siege Giants to deal damage to the middle fort.
Exactly. Even though Mike doesn't have not much mana, you just have to wait for Malfurion's trait to actually boost that back up, and for them to stay in the field as long as they can, so that they still have the control, they still have the pressure on their side. But it looks like they're gonna delay. There's the Falstad, but we'll bump into Nova.
Falstad bumping into Nova there, but we'll be able to capture the core. Oh, Nova taking Falstad down, unfortunately, giving Red Team the top shrine. So this means the Dragon Knight will most likely go to Paeji, and this is very likely to at least get 1 fort. I wouldn't say game. You can still defend this. You can still defend this, but they will definitely get at least 1 or 2 forts.
And that is so difficult to deal with for Arcadia. They haven't taken a breather ever since, you know, Paeji and the gang has gotten the fort. All they did was defend, try to find the picks, but it seems that it's not working so well on their side at this point. And there you have it, Mike knocking onto the core. They're going for the bot lane, and let's see though, pushes away the Haka, so that's gonna buy them some time.
That's right, so they are going straight for the core. VP saving the core for a bit more. We need 20 more seconds for Falstad to come here, but not quite enough. Mike not destroying the core there. Stormtree comes down, and we have the Haga there attempting to push them all back into the core, but not quite. Look at Mike dealing damage. He's not even being contested here. And there goes the call.
Wow.
Paeji wins game 1.
Congratulations, Paeji and the gang, for such... You know, at first, it was such a stubborn...
19 minutes on the... 19 minutes?
14,
10 minutes. 10 to 14 minutes,
like
I forgot,
that nobody was getting the dragon.
That's right.
And then finally, Paeji and the gang just tried to, try to take the Merc camps instead and just put pressure on the bot so that they can gain at least some pressure in the map. And yeah, there you have it.
That's right. And also another thing to note, no tanks.
No tanks.
That's what no tanks bring you. Dahaka, although it's a warrior hero, but doesn't really fulfill the criteria of tank. More of trying to isolate each enemy hero, engage. So that was probably the idea. Dahaka with 0-2 combination to delete anyone being caught outside, but they did have the Artanis and the Muradin, so this combination wasn't exactly very powerful, unfortunately.
I mean, the 0-2 actually also opted for the Void Prison, and I don't think they maximized its potential too much, so it would have been a good set for Kethos and Falstad if ever that did land properly. I mean, if ever the follow-up was available, if those 3-man Void Prisons is actually there.
That's right. So if 0-2 would have managed to void VP the Artanis and the Muradin, then that might be different. They will be able to take down the Malfurion or the Nova, but unfortunately not quite so in this case.
Yes, because they keep getting zoned out. The main damage dealers coming from Arcadia always get zoned out. They get picked off. Even at some point, the Hako's actually got picked off when he was trying to get a pick himself.
Yes.
Yes. And 4 members, I think, collapsed onto him, and from there it kind of, the pressure kept building. They weren't able to regain the map control, and that's why they took game 1.
The snowball happened when they lost the first Dragon Knight. I mean, kudos to Arcadia. They managed to defend the first push really, really well. But once the second push came about, they really started losing control from there. And after that, it just continued snowball all the way.
Yes.
Dragon Knight can be considered a bit of a snowball map. Once you lose control a bit in the early game, it's really very difficult to actually catch up later on.
Yeah, and especially if they did have a good amount of clear as well on the side of Arcadia.
That's right. They had really powerful deleters, I would call them. So like we see at the top lane, if we had Falstad, not exactly deleters, but they had really powerful globals.
Yes.
For starters, they had Falstad and Dahaka, and in the early game, that did play a huge role in securing and defending the top shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that, right? Falstad is there, and then Dahaka will come in. Really, really wasted opportunity. I think our heart sank a bit when he missed that drag.
Yeah.
He missed the drag, which could have killed Artanis, which would have potentially netted Arcadia the first Dragon Knight. But unfortunately, that could potentially have been in game.
The thing is, they kept repeating that same formula. But the thing is, Paeji and the gang sees that coming, so they bring in reinforcements at the top. Then it was a really long exchange.
So it ended when I believe Muradin moved to the top lane and was able to push Perez out. And Ban really powerful there, unfortunately.
Yeah, there were a lot of times they could have picked out Bun, but only like probably the 3rd or 4th try they actually managed to take a pick. But then there were a lot of crucial moments that they could have, thanks to the healing, of course, of the side of Paeji and the gang. But yeah, I mean, just as you said, they needed another warrior to set for the rest of the damage dealers in the backline.
So I think the thing about the previous game was it probably would have been better if they had like Li-Ming over the Kalthas. Like I've been saying, Kalthas hasn't really been performing very well in this meta. If you're looking for AoE damage, Li-Ming would have been a much better choice. Yeah. I mean, they're both squishy anyway.
Yes.
And one more warrior would have been better than 0-2, I believe, because 0-2 couldn't perform well at all in that map. Artanis and Muradin very effectively zoned him out. He wasn't even able to take down Nova or Malfurion.
Yeah.
You could see he was trying to, but he had to keep activating his
running away. Yeah.
Yeah, his wormhole. As anytime he goes in. So. Yeah.
I kind of remembered you during the picks and bans where you were just waiting for that last pick on the blue side.
Yeah, it was
that's
like,
gonna be a warrior.
Tank. It came out 0-2. I was like, oh, 0-2.
Yeah, but you know what? There's still a chance. It's a best
it's only
out of
one
3.
game. That's right.
Yeah, it's a best out of 3. And it looks like the next map is gonna be
Cursed Hollow.
Cursed Hollow.
So
wow.
Cursed Hollow, it's a really big map. Globals once again playing a part in this map. We might even see an Abathur here.
Oh.
Yeah, Abathur here, really good in pushing the lanes,
Yeah.
and will be able to borrow his way out and take the tribute.
Yeah, more pressure onto the other lanes, especially a tribute. It's quite random. Sometimes it's in favor of your side. It depends on what do you call this? How much control you have.
That's right.
Definitely on the map. If you manage to get a pick, then okay, you get that first initial zoning potential that you could do if they ever try to interrupt you.
That's right. And yeah, so it will really seem it will really come down to the team fights between the tributes.
Yeah.
And how many globals each team has to sort of contest the tributes whenever it comes out.
Maybe
Because
Li Ming this time around.
yeah, maybe Li Ming. I think Li Ming and Vala are always really interesting to see in each game because they deal so much damage in every team fight. So like and especially Li Ming, if you don't even check her, keep her in check, brother.
Yes.
Her disintegrate can just kill everybody with the resets.
Yeah, in the line. That's really super painful, especially if everybody is all clamped up together in that
Yes.
objective point. And if you want to do interrupt safely, if someone is already channeling the tribute,
That's right.
so that's a safe way to actually interrupt.
Yep, and
Chromie.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say Chromie. Exactly, I was gonna say Chromie. So Chromie could be useful with the Sandblast and the Dragon's Breath. So we'll be able to interrupt tributes as well. So
Yeah.
really interesting to see which heroes are. Probably we can see from the first ban first. We can see from the first ban.
Yeah, let's not expect a Ragnaros anymore.
Ragnaros. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway,
You're saying?
just so we could maybe say for the newer players out there how Cursed Hollow goes. So
All right, go.
maybe if you just tune in, not seen this game before, Cursed Hollow is a map where tributes will randomly spawn. So it's 3-lane map, same style where you push each lane into the forts, and tributes will spawn randomly on the map. Each team has to go contest a tribute there, and when you've secured 3 tributes, you curse the enemy team.
Yes.
Cursed team will mean that the towers do not attack back and the minions are of 1 HP. So really powerful way to actually push in.
Exactly, and that's really scary. And let's head on to our game 2 between Paeji and the gang versus Arcadia. And we'll see, Artanis not going to be seeing the light of day here in this field.
Artanis banned here. So right off the bat, really powerful tank taken out of Cursed Hollow. So now, do we see a Ragnaros ban?
Yeah, because I feel like with the tribute being there on the side of this map, it's quite easy for Artanis to actually land those prisms. Because imagine you're trying to channel, and then you're just standing right there. You're very vulnerable. So I guess you really don't want to see that.
That's right.
On the field.
So here we go, Ragnaros banned here, and so now we look at the next team. The pick of the next team, and we will try our best to see the team.
Yes.
We have a bit of technical difficulties here, but
yeah, we will bring you. We will cover the game. Don't you worry, guys. Alrighty, welcome back, and looks like we're going to be continuing. Again, this is going to be the second match between Paeji and the gang versus Arcadia. Hello there, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties. We'll be heading straight to the draft. We have what happened just now. Artanis and Ragnaros ban. Falstad being chosen on the blue team, and on the red team we have Malfurion and ETC. So really powerful first picks, global on the blue team, and one of the best tanks and supports on the red team.
Exactly. Just more sustain, more CC. Very CC heavy, obviously, what they're forming here on the red side. Meanwhile, Falstad securing that first damage dealer for themselves and global. As you said, at least, if the tribute spawns somewhere at the top, easily fly off there and join his teammates, try to interrupt, try to make something happen.
That's right. Oh, Li Ming, and yay, we have a Li Ming. So really powerful range assassin. Finally, we've seen her appearance, and Muradin, very powerful tank to defend, to sort of peel away from the Li Ming in case she, gets threatened.
That is true. So I wonder what is the response of the red side on how they're gonna deal with this Li Ming, because sometimes when you try to get closer, she just teleports away, and then just as he said, Muradin will be there to heal for her.
Tahaka.
So
going for the making sure that they don't get enough globals for this map. So because globals are really going to be really powerful, it's a huge map. So the Haka is banned. I honestly thought they were going to ban Tassadar, but okay. Seeing that blue team hasn't gotten any supports yet, so they are likely going to ban an assassin here.
All right, we'll see.
Oh, Zagara.
Oh,
they are
Zagara
hovering over Zagara. Zagara is really good in this map. If he adds the tunnel, the network, but they're still thinking. They're still thinking
about it. There's still 20 seconds.
Interesting ban if it would have banned Zagara. We've actually never seen Zagara in this map.
Oh wow! So they do ban Zagara.
Okay.
I guess they don't want the sieging the power of.
Yeah.
Right.
Zagara is a really good off-lane pusher after all. So they will be choosing most likely 2 assassins here. Maybe Vala. They will have to take Muradin down as much as possible.
Yeah.
Don't believe we'll be seeing an Illidan here. So likely to be Vala. Oh, Thrall!
Oh, they picked a Thrall instead.
Our first Thrall for today, I believe.
For C, yes, that is correct. And looks like a lot of surprises coming from the side of the red side. Although, how do they respond to this though?
Thrall, a really strong frontliner, especially with his heroic if he goes into Earthquake to slow enemy team down. Really powerful AoE ability, probably used to stop Muradin in his tracks.
Man, that would be a good combo. They're like the CC heavy team. Where
That's right. So we see, whoa, Gudan. Okay.
Gudan. So everything else following through with the damage as well.
Every AoE on red team side, we have Twilight Dream, we have potential stage dive / mosh pit, EQ, and the Horrify.
That is true. What is their response to this? They seem like if ever they get that silence in, especially for Li Ming, and then all the stuns come in, the roots come in, and they match it with the damage. They already have a healer for the red side, so
they will have to go for a really strong support that can put them out. So most likely you need a cleanse. You definitely need a hero with a cleanse. So potentially Brightwing. I don't believe we'll see a test. Okay, we might see a Tassadar Brightwing, although that's going to be a bit risky here. I'm guessing Brightwing as a support, and one more person to bring in the firepower. Or, actually they might just go Tassadar Brightwing here.
Actually, yeah. Maybe another tank?
Tank here might be useful.
No, it's a healer.
They're going for the Rega and the Greymane.
All right. Did not see those coming, but this isn't their first Greymane in the match so far. So at least Greymane has a little bit of flexibility, can switch through melee, and going through range as well. Leap on a target on the squishies on the other side, although the only potential squishies that I could see that could be taken out would be Malfurion. Let's see if the red team will unlock, and Gul'dan as well. But Varian will be the last pick for the red side.
Varian probably going. Okay, I don't see him going for the taunt here. Because
too many CCs are.
Yeah, I probably see him going for the dual blade because they do have really powerful AoE, and Varian has a really powerful engage here. So good call on the Rega though. Rega has the cleanse after all, so we'll be able to get out from their entangling roots for starters.
That is true, and they would have the ancestral healing on their side just in case that somebody else gets in a little bit to trouble, somebody who overcommits into that one single target. And what else? I guess the rotation as well when he's on wolf mode.
That's right. But right off the bat, we can see that red team side has really powerful AoEs.
Yeah.
We have everything there. We have probably all the AoEs that changes the game on the red team side. So it is going to take a lot for the blue team to actually
You're right.
respond well to these AoEs, and they have really powerful initiation as well. We have Power Slide, they have the charge from Variant as well.
Yes.
So they have to be on their toes at all times.
Exactly. So what they can do most likely is try to separate them and make sure that they don't get that opening that the red side is asking for. Definitely.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So yes.
We're gonna have a bit of a remake here.
Yeah. They entered
the wrong map, so it's gonna be a remake. So
Okay.
anyway,
same picks most likely.
sorry, yeah, same picks most likely. Really powerful. Once again, we were saying really powerful picks on the red team side.
Yes.
Really powerful engage as well. So blue team has to keep on their toes and make sure they don't get caught in any charge or power select combos
Yes.
with that follows up with mosh pit. If ETC goes for stage dive, they have to respond quickly.
Yes.
They have a Rhaegar and a Greymane. Greymane really interesting choice. This time round, I believe the Greymane was picked because Thrall was already picked. So the
Yeah.
frontliner to deal damage was already been taken. So unfortunately, they had to go with Greymane. Yeah.
Wow, nice analysis there, man. But if you think about it, so for the side of the blue side, what can they do to actually, just have to avoid them, basically. Avoid them at all costs when they sense that they want to, wombo combo their heroics.
They can they can avoid them, but after all, this is a map where you can't exactly avoid.
Tribute.
Yeah, it's a
This is when
tribute
they
map. It's a map where you have to be at the tributes at all costs,
Yeah.
and all the teams will almost always converge there.
True.
That's why there's always globals to try to soak EXP and then rush to the tributes as well.
Yeah.
So we will see a lot of combination. The power of all these initiations on the red team side was pretty crazy.
That's
So
true.
it's going to be a bit difficult here. It's going to be a bit difficult.
Yeah, a lot of burst, and just as you said, CC. It might be really difficult, and they locked in the Li Ming, right?
Yes, they locked in the Li Ming.
So I guess what they could do is try to poke them out before the fight actually starts. But then that would put Li Ming in a quite dangerous spot. But let's see.
If Li Ming successfully avoids all those attacks, so Li Ming obviously wouldn't be the one initiating. For example,
definitely.
they had what heroes did they have? Oh my gosh,
Falstad,
they had Falstad,
Li Ming,
Falstad, Li
Greymane,
Ming, Greymane,
Rhaegar.
and what was that a tank?
I think it was a tank.
I believe they
I
had a
forgot
tank.
the other pick.
Did they have Artanis? No,
No,
Artanis was
Artanis
banned.
banned.
Wow. Oh no.
Oh, memory.
Oh no.
It's fine.
We
We'll
forgot.
see the pick later, actually. But it's a mystery.
Yeah.
How can we forget so?
Oh my.
Soon.
There was a tank. I believe there was a tank. So.
Muradin?
Oh yes,
It was a
Muradin. Yes,
Muradin.
Muradin. Yeah, Muradin
Alright.
will be the one to engage. To initiate.
Yes.
Stormbolt plus Thunderclap combo.
Yes.
Jump straight in. So we could see the Falstad moving behind, pushing the Mighty Guards back, and yeah.
I guess what they could do is that when they're quite separated, trying to soak the lanes, that's when they're at their weakest because they can't really chain before a tribute actually spawns. That's where they can actually strike, just so that they can mitigate the danger levels of what they can get from the wombo combo, perhaps. I mean, they can burst out a target really quickly, but then that will come on later once they get their talent. So it's going to be difficult early in the game.
Okay. Well, we'll see. The game has really started right now. We are still going back into the Cursed Hollow map. So still the same, still tributes, really powerful. Globals are really powerful there. So we have once again, okay, just to refresh ourselves as well. Rhaegar, Muradin, Li Ming, Falstad, and Greymane.
Yes.
And we have against Thrall, Gul'dan, Varian,
Yeah.
Malfurion, and ETC.
There we go. So again, as said, a lot of chain CCs. Meanwhile, though, Gul'dan, that's a really squishy target. The problem is, if they can't finish him off, then it might be really problematic on their side. Maybe the tides will turn, and then they can, fight back, counter. What do you call this? When they are, done engaging.
That's right. So they really do have to take note of all these powerful heroics on Paeji's side. So Arcadia has to sort of just always keep on their toes, go for the tributes, not do anything risky.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure Paeji and the gang won't hesitate at all once they see and once they find an opening.
Shando's clarity on Malfurion to give Gul'dan even more ability to continue spamming his abilities here. So here we go, the first roam of the map. Paeji once again sticking together in the middle lane, catching anyone who goes out of position. And Arcadia is going actually to the bottom lane. Makishi and Malfurion spots the ETC and jumps away before anything happens. This is exactly what we say. They cannot foolishly engage here, even though Malfurion is a really tanky hero. And of course, yeah, so they have don't do anything risky. Please don't do anything risky.
Don't do anything risky. Despite, you know, Greymane would wanna try and can potentially chase a target. At least he has some sort of backup once. Close a distance rather, and try to run away at least for a backup. But then it's kind of hard. But all I can see is that you can catch them off guard by making a pick because they're really strong when they're together.
That's right.
And unless, you know, ATC goes stage dive, that's when things might go.
EDC will be stage dive will probably be the choice here because stage dive, they are lacking a bit of initiation.
Alright.
So stage dive will likely be the choice to bring the enemies back towards the other hard hitting AoEs. Mike being caught out there, but Half comes in to try to peel Mokishi off of Mike. Does a really good job. Ban coming in from the back there. Will be able to push Perez Greymane there, but will be able to disengage safely.
There we go. And looks like nobody has fallen just yet. Just these little mini clashes so far. They just really want to take that pick before.
It's exactly the same as the previous game.
Yeah, this is
exactly the same. Both teams really defensive.
Yeah, really defensive and, you know, not committing all in to a certain target, especially that they know that they still quite lack the damage that they need to actually secure. But they want to take ETC. You're right. It might opt for a stage dive.
That's right. So Perez once again being his being a comfortable off laner, always going to the top. Oh no, it's Perez. Sorry, Kiddo going for the top lane. They love putting the foul set at the top lane, and to try to sell EXP, anyone comes in, they will immediately support the foul set on the top lane. And we have the tribute at the bottom lane coming up right now.
Looks like 4 members are here. Paeji and the gang might bump into the Varian right there. He's going to get stunned. Really, really low health at the moment. Arata, and looks like some of his teammates will collapse onto him. I wonder how long he can last. He's buying some time. And here comes ETC, the power slide. I think he's not going to be prepared for what he came after with Bun, though, really near his base already. Looks like they will. He'll be safe.
Yeah, but they managed to bring 3 of the blue team's heroes up, and this might give them an opportunity to capture the bottom tribute. We have Rega coming in to try to defend it. The entangling roots, but Li Ming is coming in to try to defend it. But Rega, really low HP, won't be able to steal the tribute away for them, but they will be able to stop them from channeling it at least.
In before, this is one of those games where nobody gets a tribute after 5 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes.
That would be really interesting.
There we go.
Oh, unfortunately, the Lions Fang will be able to stop it from there. So once again, 3 heroes coming in. Faustat is coming in as well. He won't be able to capture. He's down. The Gul'dan will be taken down. Makshi is there trying to survive. Second wing kicks in. We'll be able to bring him back up for a short after a short period of time.
Wow, that is a one death coming from Paeji and the gang, but they're still holding in strong here. The tribute.
Oh, Kiddo is harping in a very dangerous location. Oh, unfortunately, he won't be stopped there. We have Makshi, we have Arata pushing all 3 of the blue team heroes back. So this gives now Paeji a good chance to take the tribute. They do exactly that. They have already taken the tribute.
Yeah, very smart by Paeji and the gang to actually secure a Merc count before, you know, the tribute actually spawns. The Penguin might get caught off guard. That's the Li Ming getting rooted by the Malfurions and tackling roots, and Makishi will just jump off for safety. But he's trying to defend, trying to buy some time, and all that Merc camps, Arata, Paeji, Bun, everybody else from the side of Paeji and the gang are trying to keep on going and pushing the members of Arcadia off their tracks. and they will succeed. So the push still continues.
A pretty brave move on Paeji's side, overextending into the fort. But the gamble paid off. They will be able to take down one of Arcadia's heroes, take down the fort as well. But still doesn't quite put them in the EXP gain, because after all, we do have a bit more a bit of other heroes soaking in the other lanes.
True.
So Arcadia is slightly in around a quarter HP, quarter EXP lead over Paeji. And here we go, the second tribute has spawned.
We'll see how Arcadia will respond to this, because the first tribute has went to Paeji and the gang. Gul'dan actually being picked off.
It's a really bad timing for Gul'dan to actually be picked off here. So now Arcadia is in the is outnumbers Paeji, and this gives them a really good opportunity to actually capture the tribute there.
Wow, nicely placed totem by the Regger as well, just to slow down everybody so that everybody can escape. The Penguin Li Ming very low, trying to zone away, trying to get a better position. And
tribute
Mike actually
is going.
Gets
Nice,
interrupted.
Makishi with the thunderclap stops them down, but Li Ming will be taken down in the process there. They overextended to try to stop the tribute, but now they've lost one of the main damage dealers. They will have to let this go.
Wow, despite them getting a pick off from Gul'dan, Paeji and the gang really played that very well, stalled a lot of time, and putting Li Ming actually in low HP for her to actually hesitate to go all in and try to do the damage and poke them out. But then, as you can see, one last tribute left, and Arcadia will be cursed.
That's right. So that will be a really bad timing, especially since level 10 is approaching. With Paeji, if Paeji manages to curse the other team, they will be able to deal a lot of damage. If Arcadia goes against Paeji, all the heroics will come in to potentially team wipe them. So Arcadia has to take the next tribute as much as possible.
Wow.
Oh, look at them. Look at them.
Yes. What a...
Look at them.
They can fit in that area, and all the... No picks.
No
will
picks.
Be given.
No picks, unfortunately. They did lose out a bit in EXP because we had the Falset at the bottom lane and Muradin, Li Ming, and Rega. But they will be going for the boss.
Wow.
Really early boss here. A bit of a risky play, but I mean, Paeji has been gambling this entire game, and this might actually pay off a bit. Oh, here we go. They spotted them. The boss is here. They're going in. Maxi jumps straight in. They managed to capture the boss, and technically Rules won't even stop Li Ming. Oh, he didn't go for. He goes for the lightning rod. Will be able to take down. And then here we go. Magishi is successfully zoning down the Malfurion. Malfurion won't be able to do any healing here, but Falstad will be taken down by Trout and Gul'dan. Unfortunately, leaving at really low HP, going straight. Won't be able to successfully escape here. But Rega is trapped by Thrall here. So won't Rega be able to capture, run away safely in time? And unfortunately, this means that Paeji gets the third tribute, and Rega goes down. The boss is pushing in from the top lane. This is an opportunity for Paeji to deal so much damage in this push.
Wow, I thought the Rega was actually about to live. Couldn't reach the well in time. Varian actually got caught up with the boss as well. So, Curse plus boss, not the best of situations for Arcadia at the moment, of course. They will have a hard time trying to defend this, being cursed with the boss pressure at the top side of the map. And right now, Paeji and the gang playing their cards right. Makishi trying to buy some time for everybody else. Has the lightning shield, and there we go, being taunted right there. And despite the cleanse, nope, that won't help you at all. And
oh no, they are steamrolling them so bad. Horrify has been used as well. Muradin won't be able to defend this fort. This is another fort for Paeji right now. They will be able to take this fort, and the middle fort will be almost destroyed.
Wow. Wow, they're steamrolling just as you said. They're knocking on the core.
They're not stopping at all. They're going straight for the core now. Taunt is going up, but Entangling Rules will be to keep him down. ETC is trying to zone Perez and Simforo out. The boss is still being damaged so much. EQ has been dropped. They will be to push him back, but the core is being so much damage. They've only 0. Oh my gosh. They weren't defending the boss at all.
God. No one was... They didn't really care if the rest of the members from Arcadia has already spawned and they had really healthy HP coming from the fountain. That, you know what? You just concentrate